boy Johnny, he love to drink whiskey, so you know what I'm saying. Grab you whatever type of whiskey you like. There's a plethora of brands out there, man. Get you something good, make it nice. You wanna enjoy this drink. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna take this is a tall drink, y'all. So you're gonna make sure your glass is already filled with ice, and if you have a strainer, this is how the recipe goes. You're gonna get you 1.5 ounces of whiskey, whichever one you prefer. 3 ounces of sweet and sour. You're gonna shake and strain. Once you drop that into your cup over ice, you're gonna top that with soda. You know what I'm saying? Make sure your soda's clear. You want to use a 7-Up or a Sprite. And that's that. You're going to add you an orange and a cherry for some garnish. That's the flag for y'all that don't know. But that's the drink. It's Johnny Collins, man. With that, I want to welcome y'all to the Nightcap. I'm here with your boy Dolomite.
Yo, yo.
I'm here with the lovely Mockingjay.
Hello, hello.
And it's your boy DJ 4 Easy, man. Welcome to the Nightcap, y'all.
Welcome. Just welcome also not only to the Nightcap, but to the future. The future is here. We've already had a little bit of an upgrade, with our little our self-driving scooters and, shoes that don't lace themselves and other things that we've wanted from Back to the Future. But we don't have flying cars, but you got to crawl before you walk. So what we are doing is we've gotten a little bit closer. We're a step closer with the self-driving cars. Now, a lot of people are liking one of the pros of this car is that, the age and the people's age and their visually, those that are visually impaired, they won't have to give up their independence. They can still get around and go where they need to go because these cars don't require them to drive. Not to mention, it's going to bring traffic accidents down because there are 1.12 million traffic accidents that result in death every year. And 94% of the accidents in the U.S. actually involve human error. Not looking far back enough, not looking when you're supposed to, not checking your mirrors, driving, turning too soon, turning too quickly, not paying attention to everything around you. And also this will give people the ability to just basically travel without distractions or getting tired, which is another reason that a lot of car accidents occur. Children in the car doing things, you get distracted, or you just get tired. Some people doze off. It does happen. It's just as bad as intoxicated driving. Which that is also something that people will be able to do. They can be intoxicated and travel. But about 10 million self-driving cars will be on the road by 2010. BMW, Mercedes, and Tesla have already released some self-driving features that give cars the ability to drive itself, like maybe back up and park and things of that nature. But the fully self-driving vehicle is going to debut in 2019. That's 3 years away. And the car can drive from point A to point B and encounter the entire range of on-road possibilities without needing any interaction from a driver. Currently, the testing of the driverless cars are occurring in Florida, Nevada, California, and Michigan. Those are the only legal places. They're trying to get the footing in Texas, but we're not sure if that's actually going to happen.
Ain't gonna happen.
Volvo has said once they get their self-driving cars on the road, they will take the blame if your car just so happens to crash. Mm-hmm. And Porsche says, hell no. And that's what they said. Loophole.
Hey, you know when they come out with those new drugs and they be like side effects might be ass burning.
Yeah.
Your ass might bleed.
So basically, y'all taking responsibility for my ass bleeding.
Anyway.
Ass blood.
Porsche, they said hell no to driverless cars because if one has a Porsche, one would want to drive on their own. But they are working on an electric model. So, with that is a lot of advertising, I think, going into the works of these driverless cars. Because it's like, if you're not driving, you've got free time to do what? And these cars are going to be able to let you know what things are close to you. Like, oh, I know you're on your way to here. There is an Applebee's 4 miles away from you. Would you like to change your route and go to this Applebee's or whatever types of things that are going to be advertised that are in the area that you're in?
It's a lot of nasty people out here in this world,
man. What if you
sleep
in the car though?
Then you won't hear the advertisement, I suppose.
Your car waking your ass up. That's what
and it will have a loud blaring siren.
I said, take me here.
Who's gonna be the first guy to get caught whacking off? While your car's just driving by.
Who's gonna be his first car?
Just jacking
while
it.
your car's
Who's
traveling.
gonna be the first dude to beat his car out of commission when he make him late for work? Slowing down at advertisements and shit. Telling you, I said we got one place to be. Making coffee, no time. No time for breakfast. It's over. Give a fuck about Mickey D's that I've been looking at for 10 years. That I've been working at this company.
Don't ask me if it's. Don't tell me about it. Nothing.
You the only thing new to this spot.
Maybe you could turn them off, but these are things that people that advertise are thinking of. It's like, okay, well, that's another thing. It's like, okay, if you're not driving, what are you doing? Are you reading? But you're probably on your iPad. You're probably on your cell phone. If you're not talking, these advertisements can pop up right on your cell phone. I mean, how many times have you searched for something to purchase on your cell phone, decided not to buy it, and then go to a website, and the things that you were looking at are popping up on sale?
Okay, people, I'm not saying Mockingjay is like agreeing with this. So it's not to interject with her. This is to interject with the idea of the smart car. So what do we do when your smart car gets hacked by one of these computer geniuses and decides to throw your ass in the river, huh?
Yeah, what do you do with the iRobot scenario, man? Because they might. What if all your cars out there just band together? I mean, y'all seen what happened with my boy Lou. He had Lugal. My boy kicked the car.
Then what happened?
Hey, permission to terminate.
It happens.
Well, they also talked about other things that these cars will be able to do. Once they actually are able to drive themselves, you can program them like, hey, I ordered a pizza. Go get it. I ordered this from Walmart. Go get it. And your car will go and get your items and bring them back to you without you even having to get into the car.
Hey, one thing I want to look at, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna fall on whoever owns that car, because sensors are only so good. What do you do when somebody walks in front of your automated car and they didn't calculate that and it hits them?
It's supposed to be able to.
Yeah, sensors are only so good. So if that person's running, if that person's riding a bike, yeah, that's cool. That person's riding a bike and they thought they had that light, and all of a sudden this person just rides out in front of the car. What happens?
You better hope it was a Volvo.
Nah, I don't want to hear that. I hear stopping at the top of a dime, but all cars can't do that. So if you didn't anticipate that person being there, exactly my point. So if you don't, if that car doesn't anticipate that person being there and they just pop up, yeah, that sensor will work, but how good is it gonna be? And then when that person or when that car hits that person, but that's your car, that's your car, that's on you.
Just like if it's your dog.
That's your dog, that's on you. That's your car, that's on you.
I mean, like I said,
it'll probably just
reaching,
keep going. It's a machine.
Reaching like, okay.
No, it's not about it. Keep going.
Come on.
It's not.
Come on, people.
No, it's not about that. We're talking about the money. You get sued for hitting people. You go to jail for hitting people. So if you're not operating this vehicle and your vehicle accidentally hits somebody,
your
property just murdered another person by accident. Yeah, that's cool. It's called manslaughter. Guess who still goes to jail?
The person that owns that car.
All
exactly.
right.
And then guys, come on. What I see this is like a clear case of the iRobot. Let's not get too lazy, people. I mean, what is that really helping you with? You can send your car to get a freaking pizza? How is that really helping you? Wait a minute. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to elaborate. What is that helping you do? I know somebody else who goes and gets your pizza and they bring it to you. It's called the damn delivery man.
Yeah, that puts people out of work at that point.
I know y'all not gonna send this car to go get your children, because that would be foolish. You telling me my child's gonna ride in this car with no supervision? My child? The one that doesn't know about the world, the one that don't know if I push this button, the car's gonna stop, and if I ain't got no seatbelt on, I'm flying out the window?
Well, I mean, I'm thinking about things that car, a self-driving car, will take away from us. Like, I have fond memories of my mother teaching me how to drive while she's yelling at me the whole time. Or my father being very calm about mistakes that I made as long as I didn't hurt someone.
It ain't no more teaching how to drive.
It ain't no more teaching. There's no more teaching because the new generation is scared. Any challenge that they heard, oh man, that's supposed to be hard. They're like, well, why'd y'all go through that stupid shit? Because we could have just did this. So that's why a lot of, it's a lot of weakness going on, a lot of weakness getting brought up and spread out here, and I mean in every aspect too.
Man.
I mean, the only plus I actually see to this is, like I said, I live here in Tennessee. I drive 12 hours to get to Tampa, Florida when I go visit. I often do get tired. That's a half a day of driving. Whether I leave at 6 in the morning, I get there at 6 at night. You need a
Greyhound.
So when that happens without the stops.
You need a chauffeur.
So, I mean, sometimes I do dream about the driverless cars where it's like, man, I wish I could just say, you know what, I'm tired now.
You wish you were just alone.
This is the world, y'all. This is the world, y'all. Where does it stop? Because if we got self-driving personal cars, next thing you know, they're going to have self-driving semi-vehicles. And guess what those are? 10 tons of a vehicle loaded with another ton of shit. So that's 11 tons. Is that really going to
self-driving semis?
That's exactly what I said. So does that stop on a dime for the person that just ran across the street because they thought they could make it? Does that stop on a dime for the person that ran that red light? That person that ran that red light, the person on the interstate who just thought they could switch between these two cars and just make it?
Well, see, that's the point. All of cars are supposed to be self-driven pretty much. So they should be, interacting with each other. So where they're not.
So now all of a sudden we're not gonna have broke people that can't afford these cars. I guarantee you. Yeah, that's you.
Man,
I can guarantee you that when there are self-driving cars on the road, there'll still be people driving cars.
And the thing about it is, people.
Well, they're saying that they're going to make it cheaper to own the self-driving cars.
That's cool.
For us to own
That's cool. What about the people that don't even own cars, yo?
Understand
they gonna grab that first.
Understand this.
Buses are supposed to
when
be
you let those loose, there's no way people they're gonna be able to put that out on these American streets without the government having their hand in it first. So best believe you just put out 1 million spies.
Yeah. Which one of these cameras?
Period. They're recording everything.
You think they ain't gonna be? They gotta hear you. They gonna be talking to you. That means they gotta be able to record your voice.
Visuals are cheap.
And then visuals, they're gonna be able to. They need to know who owns the car. They're gonna have a face recognition for that shit. Come on, man.
A smartphone right now, if you get you can get a prepaid smartphone for the lowest price of $20, and that has a camera on it. That has a camera on it that can have. Just if it has the sufficient amount of power supply, it can run at least 2 years until it conks out or has any malfunction. So, and that's the cheapest technology.
True. Which used to be the most expensive. I remember when you couldn't get when you got a camera phone, you was balling because that thing was $300.
Man, when you got a flip phone, you was on.
Exactly.
Man. Y'all remember the Razor?
I had a Razor.
Remember that Razor? Pink. You remember that slide?
Ooh. Remember when phones started actually having ringtones?
Oh no, that's the polytonic and
the polytonic ringtone.
The polytonic ringtone.
You know that for at least. Platinum, y'all know what it is. Cricket.
Man.
Kids here. Alright, y'all act like y'all ain't know. Okay, we a little off.
Nah, I know. But I was thinking of more like, songs that we recognize going in the the polytonic, it's like, it wasn't words, it was just the rhythm.
Yep.
And the beat was going on. It's like, you recognize that when
that's when you got ringtones called Hot Street Funky Music.
Because
that's the ringtone. Hot Street
Funky Music.
I had the Austin Powers.
And now we bring it back. So think about it. If my car can drive itself, what other features are gonna be possible and capable on this car? Like, what else does it do? Because if it can drive itself,
you're riding in the spy.
Come on, man. I mean, yeah, there's that.
He's spying on your life.
And it's crazy because these are my reasons for not wanting. But those are the cons. What are the pros? Like, what all technology would actually be built into this car? Because it has to have a Wi-Fi signal, because it has to connect to the internet. It has to be able to know the route. So it's already that. But with connecting to the internet, what other features are they going to give you? Are they going to give you, full capability to the internet? Are they going to give you a screen inside of this car? Because
some cars already have internet capability, so.
Think about it. We are who we are. Bigger, better. If I can make a driving car, that means this car can have a 10-inch screen. This car can have a 12-inch screen. This car can have a 50-inch screen. You don't need to see what's going on outside. So now your window shield is a fucking television screen. This is the type of shit that's gonna start happening.
Wally.
Come on, yo.
Look, fatties. Look, we're not gonna go Wally on them. Okay, guys? Yeah, y'all seen a little movie. Disney said it best. The more y'all look, man, it's good, man. Look, now you gonna take the fun out of driving? Really? Niggas
So
too
not
lazy.
teaching
People are
how
too lazy to drive.
Teaching our children how to drive.
What's gonna happen to NASCAR, y'all? Y'all gonna
No,
hey,
NASCAR.
who can make the fastest car? That's all it's about.
Who
You
can
gonna
make
have
it?
every car company making cars. No, you can't get in this car because it might wreck. So my car is gonna be remote controlled, and it's gonna drive around the car. It's gonna drive my Charger is gonna drive around this bitch faster than that Challenger. Watch, and that's what niggas is gonna be betting on.
Yep.
Empty fucking cars. It's like having a bunch of that's like when they started not having jockeys on horses. You know what I'm saying?
Just race the
Like
horse.
just let your horse race.
don't
People
like
fall off of horses and they break shit.
We don't
So
need jockeys.
we don't need jockeys. We
Up
just
there
want
for show.
horses. And then they went from horses to dogs because people can't ride dogs.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Let them run it.
What do we do with our sports like that? You know what I'm saying? If when y'all come
Fucking
with
mechanical
automatic cars, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna happen to NASCAR? Like, I actually like fast cars. I actually like seeing cars drift. I like that shit. That's a skill.
It's gonna have a need for speed, man.
What happens to Need for Speed?
There's
What
no guy
happens
in
to
the
our
car.
video games?
Now there's nobody in the car.
Now there's
You
nobody
never
in the
were
car.
but
Yes, there was a
Video
person.
game.
There was all you.
There was a
If
person
you
wielding
click,
that
if you
ball.
change the view, you always seen your guy with the hands
In the
on the
shadow.
wheels. You know what I'm saying? It was a dude in there. He was there.
They going Grand Theft Auto.
in there.
You just hop in the cab, but there ain't no cabbie there. You
You
just
know
feel
what I'm
like
saying?
I'm right here on the map.
Ain't even a
Put me
Uber
there.
driver no more. What do you Uber drivers and taxi
Yeah, they
cabs
gotta take
do?
away
What are y'all
Ubers and
doing?
taxis.
No, they just gonna hop in the Uber. The Uber just gonna roll.
It's gonna be the Uber company. It's gonna be the taxi company.
Ben's making
You
all the
could
money
just-
now. They ain't splitting no cheese.
Well, Porsches, they ain't doing it.
Come on, y'all.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
wouldn't do
they
it with a
ain't
car
doing
that
it.
goes 200 miles per hour either. But
But
How many
if you
people-
ain't worried about your
Computer
car
go-
going that fast and you just want to look good, you think you ain't gonna call Porsche and they ain't gonna answer and be like, yeah, we'll send that car right out to you.
yeah, because I mean, honestly, you gotta imagine how many people, just a computer doing this. So how many people would try to get that car to go 200 miles an hour? You know, without wrecking. Just like, hey, don't hit anybody, but go 200 miles per hour.
It
That's
probably
it.
won't. It'll probably be a law-abiding car, just like me. When I'm on my way to Tampa, I'm driving 80 miles an hour. I'm not
Until-
supposed to.
and that's when
and
we
it's
deal with
supposed
the-
to be 70, and these cars are going to probably drive 70
and
miles an
that's
hour.
when we deal with the facts of computers.
And that's when we realize there are hackers in this world. As long as this computer is on this car, there's gonna be somebody that found a way to plug into it and be like, nah, override that. I know you say you can't go faster than 70, but nah, we going 100 right now.
Exactly.
And they gonna type that in and go do 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 do,
Anything
and that
that-
car's gonna
Anything
speed
that
up.
can go wrong will go wrong.
Whose law is that? I can't remember. But he's a
I don't know,
hot
but It's a
guy.
great law.
It's some Murphy law, you guys.
There it is, Murphy, my guy.
I know if it was
Snow.
Einstein, Newton, I ain't want to play. I know if it was Einstein, I ain't want to play.
But yeah, I mean, this is just what's happening. I mean, you know, we got 3 years before the first actual self-driving car actually does hit the market. And it's coming. So we can't stop it. It's going to happen. And there's going to be a bunch of assholes out there that are going to want this car. And they're going to drive it. So,
No, they're gonna sit in it.
well, they're going to sit in it. They're going to operate it. But, you know, it's coming. We can't stop it. Just letting you know what's going on in the world. 2020, supposed to be 10 million of these fuckers on the road. I won't be in one, even though I would want to, just for sleeping purposes when I'm tired.
I ain't gonna
But,
be in one because that's gonna scare me.
Never.
Hey,
Nightcap.
that's the nightcap.
Nightcap.